Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Hello.
Miss Miku Hour? Question mark.
Question mark? Huh?
It's we're sort of switching it up this time. I'm excited. We're gonna be drawing. we're gonna be
Yeah,
drawing.
drawing.
We're gonna be
It'll be so much
drawing. Well, I hope so.
fun.
We're gonna be drawing while talking about Vocaloid illustrators,
We are.
or just drawing.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes. See if our brain can process doing two things at once.
Yeah, I'm a little too small brained, but yeah, it should be easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I hope so. Anyway, welcome to the September episode. Thank you to everyone who came out last month for Days Con. If you did that, thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh my god, that was really fun.
That was a blast.
I was
um,
really really nervous up until the
mhm.
point of we started doing it. And then
Oh man,
I
yeah.
just didn't fear any god really afterwards.
I was the opposite. I was like, this is gonna be great. And then we started and I was like, "Fuck."
I know. We were sitting there preparing like 15 minutes before our time slot, and I was like hyperventilating. I was like, Evangeline, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do this anymore. And she's like, mm hmm. Mm hmm.
Oh
And then
man.
as soon as we started, it switched completely.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So if you're a audio only listener and that's why there wasn't a thing for last month. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot to put it up. The episode. Sorry. I've been busy.
Yeah.
But if it should still be up there on our YouTube channel, Miss Miku Hour podcast. It should be there. I I promise. I hope it's
I
still there.
promise.
It's very fun and Em did all the cool Vocaloid Illustrator stuff. Oh my gosh. We had a cool little like setup and like a background and like the little PNG tubers that they move. It was so good. Yeah, go check it.
Yeah, it was a interesting time setting that up. I talked to multiple of my friends who are streamers and like, "Oh, you just do this, this and that." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Hmm. How
Pardon.
do you do that?
Um,
But
but
we figured
yeah,
it out
we
though.
figured it
That's
out.
that's the important part. Oh man. I don't know if I can. Oh gosh.
Do you I have so many questions. Do you start drawing by just be like, "Yes, anime head." So good. So expertise.
Sometimes I don't know. It just depends. Or sometimes you can do like the full like circle, and then I don't know, and then you gotta put in like the body frame. You're like, oh, the body, connect all the dots.
Yeah, yeah, this is now art school. We're learning from the best. But
I don't.
yeah, we got some news this time, which is exciting. We don't we haven't had news in a while.
All right. What's our news? Where's our document for that? News. News 39. Uh, hey, a Vocaloid deep dive video criticized by Vocaloid fan.
So, there was a video that was like published this week or something in September, early September. Or it might have been near Miku's birthday, but there's this person. I'm not super familiar with their videos, but I guess they're like a video essayist, and they made a video essay, a like 30-minute long essay about Vocaloid and Miku,
They
and
did.
I I kind of lost my mind.
Oh my gosh. I've seen some of their videos. I like know them. very barely. You know, you're on YouTube and you find some kind of random video and you click on it. It's like, oh, this is interesting for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're that kind of YouTuber. I guess their name is impossible to spell. There's like 5 eyes and like I don't know. I just call them Triangle Lady. That's a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their name either, but it's like Illuminati.
Illuminati, but naughty as in like bad.
As in,
But
uh-oh.
oh, did it? Oopsie. Yeah, but anyway, it was a wild ride for that video. There's a lot of inaccuracies and it's kind of
Yeah.
cringe. I do see
Kind of
so
cringe.
myself.
Yeah, I'm not one to like be against, like I'm not one to gatekeep at all, but that kind of made me question. I think some of
Question
the sort of like problems with it is that well, there's a lot of problems, but I think one of the ones that really stood out to me was the like lack of actual Vocaloid enjoyers writing the video.
Oh, yeah. From what I could tell, there's the Illuminati, the person who, the face of the channel. I think
Mm-hmm.
their name is Blair. I think. Don't quote me on that. They have a manager, I guess, who manages their YouTube channel. They have a team, I guess. But their team, I don't know. They made this tweet where they're like, "Oh, we like Vocaloid. That's why we wanted to make this video, but so many people are mad at us for being wrong. I guess we won't do Vocaloid videos anymore." And they were so uptight about it, and it's just like, just say you made a mistake. It's not that hard, you know.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, there was a lot of there was a point in the essay where they were talking about the rival companies to Krypton. But then the only one they sourced was Utao, which isn't even a company. It's a program. So that was interesting. They didn't mention like Chevio or Internet Co. Just just Utao.
Yeah. And there's just so much misinformation. I think they referenced they're talking about Vocaloid producers. They called CU like a Vocaloid producer
I
or
forgot
something
about
like
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about the sort of difference between Korean and Japanese Vocaloid fans, and they're like, "CU is a Vocaloid producer affected by this."
It's just man. Like if you did like a quick 1 second Google search, you could have had the right information, but they just chose not to. And so their whole comment section is just like, but wait, you got this and this and this wrong. If you just scroll down their comments, it's just people being, they're not even mean about it. They're just like, hey, you kind of got this wrong. Just fix it. But I don't know. I guess they're really not going to do anything about it as of now. But I know a lot of people on Vocally Twitter are very not happy with them.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't. Well, I certainly wasn't happy with it, but I also thought it was so funny because they straight up they talk about Raol and Kenshio Nezu as like popular people who have stemmed from Vocaloid and like integrate with mainstream, but they pronounce both their names wrong and they call they call Kenshio Nezu Kenshi Tansu.
And Tansu, my favorite Vocaloid producer.
Oh my god. At that point, I didn't know if I was being like gaslight gatekeep girl bossed. Cause how do you mess up that bad?
Exactly. Man, I don't know. What is it? I know one of the some fans sent them like a list of corrections. I looked at it's like a Google Doc. It was a very good list. But I know whoever they sent it to, I guess they're Illuminati's YouTube team. They just deleted the message, pretend it just doesn't exist or something like that. But very rude of them. Dang,
Yeah.
very rude of them. Anyway, if you want real Vocaloid deep dive, you should listen to Miss Miku Hour episode 1.
Yeah, we're also a little cringe in that episode, but at least we can pronounce people's names right.
Uh-huh. At least we can do that.
Well, Evangeline can.
Maybe at least one of us can.
Yeah,
We try.
because I, for the longest time, said Ia instead of Ia, so.
Yeah. But there's that video. It was the highlight of my whatever week it came out last week. It was the highlight of my week.
I think it was two for me.
Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. Check it out if you want to laugh and cry on the inside, maybe die a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the sort of like visceral response from people was because there's already so much like Vocaloid misinformation just thrown about everywhere. And I think people are really protective of like producers and like credit and all that kind of thing. So when the lady, the triangle lady, just sort of says whatever, it's like, okay.
Come on. Oh man, but there's that video. Any other closing statement?
I think it would have been a fine video if they had someone on their team who was into Vocaloid.
At least knew how to research. I saw a comment on Twitter like they got all their information from Amino or something stupid like that.
Really?
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was just a dumb joke or if they actually did, but I wouldn't put it past them. I know they did a lot of Google Translate for their video. That's probably where Google Kenshi Tonsu came from. Kenshi Tonsu.
But what
Oh my
boggles
god.
my mind is he's one of the most popular like singer-songwriters in Japan.
Hmm.
That's like saying like Ariana like Jean Day. Like how do you mess that up?
No. I don't know. Don't ask me.
I don't know.
I say things correctly. I'm a true Kenshi Onisu stan.
Yeah.
Oh man. Quite the wild ride, I must say.
Yeah,
This is
but also like we're not being malicious. We're just judging.
We're not being mean. We're just being mean.
We're the we're the like cool kids at the table, and like we don't want you to sit at our cool Vocaloid table. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Gotta gaslight geeky girl boss even harder now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the deep dive video. It was interesting.
That it was. Oh man. I gotta say, drawing and talking is really hard. I cannot do this. This may be the first and last episode of this series. Oh man. Anyway, what's up next? What do you got?
The next thing is what I'm very excited for, is the Vocaloid album Chimera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for those who don't know, it's a Vocaloid album comprised of multiple Vocaloid producers, much like the like Miku mixes that people made in like 2011. But it's essentially 12 producers who are like teamed up with each other for different songs, and they all make songs.
They all make songs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
excited for this.
yeah, me too. I especially after I saw the producer list.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of great producers. Harumaki Gohan, Nira Kajitsu, Aqua Era, Kairiki Bear, Night Alien, Chinozo, Hifumi, Pinocchio P, Wada Takeaki, Teniowa, Inabakumori, and Neru.
I didn't
That's the whole
know Hifumi was pronounced that. I always just said 1, 2, 3.
list. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure it's Hifumi from when I researched them a while ago. I think I'm like 90% sure.
I mean,
But I
I
don't
believe you.
know. But
But yeah, each producer's like mixed up with another one. So I think Harumaki is with Niru Kajitsu and so forth.
so
They
forth and so
already
on, yeah.
they already released one of the songs.
They did. I know Harumaki already put out a music video for one of the songs of the album. I don't know what it's called. It's has a kanji name, so like I don't know what that is. I would have looked it up, but I just didn't. It's a very good song. I really like this kind of like mashup of Vocaloid producers.
Mm-hmm.
I know Kairiki Bear did his album a year or two ago, Venomer, where he different producers took on his songs and remixed it.
Yeah.
That was a great album. That was so good. So I'm really excited to see like the combinations of different producers and how their styles will bounce off each other, you know? I think it's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, I think I'm most looking forward to Chinozo and uh Newtalian.
And Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Italian.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like their styles really mesh well with each other.
hmm hmm Totally. And let's see what else. I from the website, they have three illustrators working on Chimera, Terra the Terra, Ryusei, and No. And they have like different characters for each illustrator. I know one's Catherine, one's called Lazuli, and I forgot what the last one is called.
The like
It's
monster dude.
the monster dude that you do you say drew? I forgot their name. I don't know. Some kind of like Woodman or something. Eyeballs,
Woodman.
something like that. But excited to see where this is going. Already pre-ordered mine. I have no money, but like already pre-ordered. So
Yeah, if you pre-order, you get a pre-order bonus where you get like a guitar pick, but it
mhm.
has the signature of one of the Vocaloid artists. It's completely
Uh-huh.
random.
I'm
So,
excited though.
yeah,
I
me
don't even
too.
know. I can't even play the guitar. Oh well.
I don't think you're
It's
supposed to
pretty.
use it for the guitar. I think it's just a memorabilia thing.
Oh. Someone will use it to play the guitar, not me though. It's just it's for looks, for fashion. Hmm.
If you had two, it could be like cool earrings.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else about Chimera? It's about the packaging. What is it? The album illustration is really cool. I know Tera and they kind of mixed. I don't know if it was just Tera who did it, but they kind of did like a half and half with the two
Didn't
characters.
didn't all three of them draw the album?
Really? Like just the
Ye-
album cover?
yeah, that's what I thought. Like Tera did the left side and No did the right side and then Ryusei did the bottom.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know. Where's the link I was looking at? Oh well, I'll look at it later. I believe you. I don't know. I don't know, because Tera the Tera style is very very unique. Like it's kind of like the first thing I saw, so I just assumed that they just did the whole thing, you know.
I
But
love their style.
I know it's so
It's so
good.
colorful.
Very, very cute. Oh my gosh. And so distinct too. Like you see it and you know, that's Tera the Tera. Nope.
Exactly.
Very good. Anyway, any other thoughts on Chimera?
I'm really excited for it. I also have mine pre-ordered, so we will see which guitar picks we get.
Oh
Whose do you
yeah.
want?
Um, I really want Utica Jesus because like on their website you can see it. His signature looks really cool. It just looks really cool. And I love Utica Jitsu, so yeah.
I think I want Pinocchio Peas the most.
Really.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I just really like Pinocchio P. And I
Great
don't have
choice.
any like Pinocchio P merch, so
Really? I don't know.
no.
Hopefully. Please, please, Pinocchio P, come through. All right. Anyway, that I think that's all for news. I couldn't think of any other news to put because I've been kind of out of it. I haven't been paying attention to a lot of stuff
Mhm.
recently. Um. Anyway, not producers, Vocaloid illustrators. I love Vocaloid illustrators. I want to one day maybe illustrate a Vocaloid song if I'd be able to.
Uh
Maybe one day.
I would love to too. I have my own sort of history with illustrating as a Vocaloid producer. More like
Mhm.
Utao producer, but um yeah, from my minimal experience, it's really fun.
Especially since like the okay, so I'm not putting like Vocaloid music down, but like when you think of Vocaloid, a lot of it is just the illustrations and the music video. That's where a lot of like that's where your mind runs to, right? I
Mhm.
guess. You think Deco and you're like, oh, two breaths walking. You think Pinocchio P, you're like, oh, common world denomination and its whole crazy thing that's going on there, you know? So Vocaloid illustrators are super important as to giving life to Vocaloid and just the people who enjoy it, I guess. That's why I love them so much.
They really are because it's, as you said, it's like such a fundamental like thing to remember.
Hmm.
Um like people remember World Is Mine because of like the iconic sassy Miku that's in it, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
So
So, yeah, important and very important people we'll be talking about today. All right.
I think important's a good word, but I also think like uh I guess like they carry a lot of weight, you know?
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't have anything else to add on that. That was a very good thing you said.
I said two words.
Very good two things you said.
But another thing is that Vocaloid not producers, not this. The Vocaloid illustrators are a part of that like collaborative effort that is Vocaloid in a sense. Like
Mhm.
they're just like 1/4 of a song. Like you have the producer, the tuner, the illustrator, and like the PV artist. That's like the building blocks of
Mhm.
a Vocaloid song, and
Exactly, yeah.
uh, they're a crucial part of it.
Very, very crucial. Anyway, I didn't do a lot of I don't okay, so when we do Miss Miku Hour, I like to write out stuff so I'll remember what to say. But I was like, you ready to record? And I'm like, no, I just woke up from my nap. And then we spent an hour trying to figure out who we were
Just
going to
don't
talk
tell them.
about.
Don't tell them the technical difficulties. We are
And then
perfect and we are pros.
and then we struggled to make draw pile work and it didn't
No.
work. So now we're using a whole different program. And this one took like 2 seconds and draw pile took 40 minutes. It was the worst.
Listen, I'm a little dumb, okay?
No, it's just I don't believe in draw pile. It failed us.
Stinky draw pile.
How dare you, draw pile? Oh man, yes. You're already coloring. I just, oh man, I shouldn't have done this. I should have just went line art and been like, get it over with.
I mean,
This,
I just kind of sketch real simply.
this is gonna be the end of me. I hate art. This is the worst. Oh
my
man.
god. What a fun collaborative effort by Domino's crew.
All right.
So let's talk about some artists, dude.
Yes. Let's do that. First on the list.
Mm-hmm.
She too. I love you, Shizu. I would sell my soul to become like Shizu. Oh my gosh, their art is so good. Especially seeing like how much it changed from like early Kage Pro, you know, like early like Neru songs to what it is now. Like it's so like what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little it's very
Inspiration?
it's like angular, I guess. Shizu's art's very angular and sharp, but like got a cool darkish colors now in comparison to like just beginnings, I guess. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
like in cinema, like in the PV they did for cinema, you can tell they got that like sharp, cool person art.
Speaking of cinema, I'm obsessed with not only the song, but the PV. How are we feeling out
Cinema.
there, Akito likers? It's so good.
Yeah, very good. And what else about Shizu? I just think oh man, they're so good because they can draw and they animate stuff so beautifully. Oh man, I have one of Shizu's art books and it is so cute. It's so beautiful. You can see like their whole process and everything, and it's so cool. I'll send you some cool pictures. It's so cool. Man, I love Shizu. It's so cool. It's just I didn't bring it to school with me, but
You didn't put it in
I'm
your
so glad.
backpack on the bus?
I didn't put it in my backpack. I didn't take it to school with me so I could be cool and show everyone my Shizu art book. Oh man, imagine if I actually did that though.
That would be pretty iconic.
Uh-huh.
But Shiru is like really important to Kage Pro. Illustrated like half of the Kage Pro songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And is sort of like one of the like faces when you think of Kage Pro, if that makes sense.
Exactly, yeah. They are the main they are the main man, yes, of Kage Pro. Love you too. Other than that, they're just very inspirational. I loved seeing how much they've grown, especially their style and like the way they animate. I know now that she does have sort of like a pseudo anime project going on where they direct their own like animated series. I think it's fully voice acted, but like the animation is very simple, but it's still good. It's still good. And like first place has a whole bunch of merch for it, but like there's literally only one episode out. So I don't know if that's still a thing anymore. I don't know if she's just still making it, but it's very good. Go check it out. It's called Spinoid. Spinoid.
Spinoid.
Spinoid.
It sounds like
Spinoid.
a Pokemon.
It does, doesn't it? Spinoid. Check out Spinoid. I think it's like on YouTube. Very cool.
Shido also drew the 10-year Kage Pro illustration.
That they did.
With
it's very good.
Everyone in suits. It's very good.
Oh, it's so cute. Man.
Man.
I love Shizu. I love Shizu so much. Shizu, please marry me.
This is your marriage proposal.
Please. Anyway, I love Shizu. They're truly my idol. Man, I love Shizu so much. Anyway, moving on. We have a lot of people.
Well, if we're talking about like our Vocaloid art idols, mine would be Terada. Terada Tera.
Tera.
Terada.
Oh man.
I am obsessed with them.
I know.
Their colors are just so interesting, and like they always know how to like mesh them well together. And they do a lot of personal illustrations with like their own characters, and just like the intricacy they can get for their like simple style yet intense line work. It's very nice.
Yeah. Tera. I know they've done so much stuff. I know. 'Cause I mostly know them because they do a lot of stuff for Mafu like songs. And I know they made an illustration for Undertale at some point. I think it was like for merch or something like that. But yeah, their style is very distinct. Like instantly, you know that's Tera. Instantly. Oh,
Yeah.
so good to have like a good consistent style like that. Couldn't be me, but Tera. Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, they've done a lot for Neru. They did the like Let's Drop Dead, and yeah. They did that. And they recently illustrated for the new Pinocchio P song.
That's
Nah,
right.
nah, nah. It's so pretty.
It is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Love you, Tera. You're so cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so cool.
So cool. That'd be really cool if we had like a cool Vocaloid illustrator to come on the podcast, talk about Vocaloid illustration making.
That would
That'd
be
be
fun.
so cool. One day. Oh my gosh, you wanna know something? On TikTok, sometimes I use TikTok and I follow Circus P, and Circus P followed me back on TikTok, and I was like, I know, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't really usually think about like my mutuals on TikTok, but like there's a lot of cool people on there. So like we're so close. Like I could be like, hey Circus, how are you? I could do it.
Circus,
Circus.
bestie buddy.
You wanna be a Miss Miku Hour? And you know what else? We're this much closer to having Rice on Miss Miku Hour too. We could be like, hey Circus, do you and Rice wanna come talk on Miss Miku Hour?
Rice, I saw you like some of the Miss Miku Hour tweets. This is a sign.
Really? This is a sign. Oh my god. We're so close.
We must seem so lame being like, wow.
Wow, cool people wanna talk to us? Huh?
That'd be so embarrassing if one day they do get on here and they hear this.
Oh no.
You didn't hear this, Rice or Circus, you didn't hear this.
No one heard this. We're cool and pretend to be cool. Do it.
Poggers. PogChamp.
Yes. We're so cool.
That's what the cool
Oh
kids
man.
say.
Uh-huh. Oh man. Anyway. Oh, who were we talking about? I forgot. Oh
Terada.
man. Tera. What else do I have to say about Tera? I
They
don't know.
also have merch.
Really?
Yeah, I have been trying for so long to get, because they make like keychains and stuff, including like
Really?
Miku keychains. They're so
Oh.
cute, but they always sell out so
Oh
fast.
man.
I
Oh
know.
man.
Oh man.
Dang. I gotta get me one of those.
Me too.
Yeah, it's really hard to get Vocaloid merch sometimes. Oh my gosh, I have another story.
Oh?
I saw this. There's this. Man, why do you talk about TikTok so much? I saw this TikTok where
Mm.
I don't know. Where it's like, oh, if you go to this weird app and you play like this little like gotcha thing, it'll give you points, and you can use those points to buy like little knickknacks or whatever from Japan or stuff. So it was like, this has got to be a scam because you pay like $5 and they send you the little knickknacks you won.
Mm-hmm.
And I go on the website and they have Night to Alien stuff, and I was like, I gotta get me some of that. And so I did it. And now I have like little Night to Alien like notepads, and I have like a keychain of the little alien girl, and it was cool. That's all the Vocaloid stuff they had, but like I jumped. You know how fast I jumped onto this train, so I could have something Night to Alien related. Oh man.
I believe that. You're like, I don't like betting on things, but also.
Mhm. But also, Anyway, they're really cool. They're just little notepads. A Night to Alien on it. But yeah. Anyway, what time are we at now? I can, are we do that?
37 minutes.
7 minutes.
Oh my
Okay.
god, it looks so different on OBS. The colors.
Mm. All right. Who else do we have on our list?
We can talk about Yamako.
Yamako. Ooh, that'll be fun.
Ooh.
Ooh, Yamako. Man, I should have done another layer. I don't know why I just did it on one layer. Why did I think I could do this? Oh well. Anyway, Yamako. Uh, Everyone knows Yamako, right? I put down Yamako, and I was like, who is that? Yamako.
In my defense, I didn't recognize their name, but I know their work. Oh shoot.
That
I hit the
doesn't
wrong
make it any better. Oh my gosh.
button.
How could you? Anyway, Yamako, they do a lot of the Honeyworks illustration. They're their main uh illustrator, I guess. Confession Rehearsal, that whole series, their whole lip, I think it's called. I don't know if you pronounce
Uh-huh.
the X. I'm pretty sure. M doesn't know what this is.
I have
They don't.
no idea about Honeyworks.
What else? Their whole, I don't know. Honeyworks has so many series, so I don't even know what they're called anymore. But they do everything. They do
And you're getting
everything.
on me for not knowing Honeyworks? In my
Basically.
defense, I know like 3 songs. Three
Three
Honeyworks
whole
songs.
songs. Amazing. Oh wait, how do I make it new? Wait, let me make it clear. Wait. Uh, uh, there. No. How do you use this? How do we?
You're just not gamer enough, dude.
No, I'm not. I'll go clipping mask. Make Please make a new one.
Did you find the button?
Clear layer. I can leave. Duplicate layer.
Anyways, while Angelina's struggling, I want to talk more about Yamako. Um,
Okay.
they've got a really nice, also sort of line art esque style, but it's very fluid as well. They do a lot of like paneling and stuff. I've seen them do like halftones. They have a very varied art style. Like they can do multiple things with it, and it's really nice to look at. They also have really good sense of colors. So much so that V Flowers V3 design they drew, which is very nice. The pigtailed flower.
Very cool. I really love Yamako.
Very cool. Thank you.
I didn't figure out how to make a new layer, so I just duplicated my layer and erased everything.
Oh my gosh.
True gamer fashion. I'm so smart. I'm so good at this.
You really are. Wow. I can't believe I'm sitting right next to just Da Vinci.
But anyway, more about Yamako. They're so good at colors. Man, looking at a Honeyworks PV, it's just such, like, my eyes are just like, wow. Was the world this bright before? Oh my god. For real though, because, oh man, they just put so much thought into the color palettes and making it all look so nice and pretty and beautiful. It's like, I want to step into the world that Yamako lives in because it's gotta be like heaven or something over there.
I want to eat the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's so their whole thing. So pretty, so beautiful. Yeah. So so pretty. That's all I could say. It's so pretty, and oh man, they're really good at like anatomy and stuff. And
Yeah.
oh, their art style is so pretty too. And once, because I know when they did the Honeyworks anime, and they had to like make Yamako's art style into like an anime, like where I don't you know what I'm saying, like the style. It looks a little weird because it just translates a little weird into animation, but like it's still really good. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just using a bunch of words, hoping somebody understands. Mm. Anyway,
I haven't seen the anime because I apparently just have some vendetta against Honeyworks. But oh shoot, I forgot her little thingies.
little thingy.
What are they called?
Not her little thingies.
Her little they're squares, her floating square things. Anyways. Yeah, I really appreciate Yamako for just making really nice art. And also it's one of those things that I was talking about earlier, how it's like such a easy thing to remember in association to the song. Like
Yeah,
she's just drawn so many like iconic poses or like images, scenes from Honeyworks.
truly. And what was I gonna say? Oh, and also just having the earlier, not even the earlier, even now they still utilize a lot of like the manga sort of look for the PV. And Yamako is really good at just doing like the screen tones, all
Yes,
that
that's what I
good
was saying.
stuff.
It's really impressive
Mhm.
to like have like a very colorful art style translate to half tones and screen tones. That's hard to do.
I yeah, totally. But she executes it so well. Thinking
Yeah.
of yeah, and
Let's talk about Tama now. I am obsessed with Tama. I think Tama was one of the first sort of like Vocaloid artists that I saw and was like, I want to be like Tama.
really. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what was your first Tama? I guess Tama song.
Oh, my first instinct is to say Love Trial by Nice
Oh,
One.
really?
Mm,
Really? Love Tribe? Hmm.
yeah.
I was
It,
gonna.
you're gonna say?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like Love Tribe. That's your first time seeing Tama as Love Tribe?
Maybe.
No
That's
way.
like
I
my
feel like
first thought.
okay. Well, that's different. Your first thought. The first time. I think the first time I saw Tama, like, that one Nem song, "A Wonderful Cat's Life."
Oh my
I
god, I
think.
forgot.
Exactly. I was gonna say. I feel like then Love Trial is just a little farther or closer to now than I would have thought, to have seen Tama, I
Wow,
thought you were a Voca boomer. Voca boomer.
I totally forgot Tama drew for that song. Yeah, it was probably around there for Wonderful Cat's Life. What was up with that song?
I don't know. Cute.
Gumi is cat, Len cat, chaos.
Chaos.
That's the song. That's basically it. I haven't heard that
Yep.
song in a million years.
Oh, the best though. I love it. Anyway, what else were you gonna say? Or I so
Uh,
rudely cut you off. I apologize.
no, I was just thinking out loud. But Tama is known for illustrating for 40MP. They've also done stuff for Neru and a bunch of other people I can't think of. But they're like one of the like OG Vocaloid artists and illustrators. Like you can like recognize Tama's art style, you know?
Wait, yeah, did you say Neru?
Yeah.
They did stuff for Neru?
Uh
When? No way.
yeah, they did that one old song that I can't remember the name of, which is really solidifying my point right now.
So old.
I don't remember the name, but they have for sure done Nere songs. They illustrated the Renai Saibon for More Jump, the Prosecca team band idol group.
Band idol group.
For their like 2D MV for that song. It's very cute.
Bet. Uh, you gotta show me that song. I can't. Neru and Tama.
Well,
It's
now you're
just
making me second guess myself.
no, it's just very different because Tama is very cutesy and like wholesome, and then Neru's like, I'm so emo. I'm so emo and sad.
Which
That's why
is
Shizu is perfect.
I and Ryusei has also done some Nero stuff, but
Mhm.
I every time we mention like old Neru, it really does feel like a different person. Cuz he sort of works more on like happy sadness, if that makes sense. Um
Sadness.
when in his old songs and albums it was like, I'm so sad, everything's bad. But now he's like, yeah, everything's bad. Woo!
Uh-huh.
Sort of a weird
I
vibe
see.
change for
Mhm.
him.
See what you're saying. But yeah, I really like Tama's art style. It's very cute, and uh,
Oh my gosh, this is kind of off topic, but did you know Tama draws VTubers?
really,
Yeah, I saw
oh,
her draw some art for Akira, which is a Niji Sanji VTuber. And I was like, oh my god, she's a nerd.
he's a VTuber nerd, lost another one. Man, I know everyone's becoming VTubers these days. Do you know that Marvin is a VTuber now?
I did.
Oh
Congrats on
my
your
gosh.
VTuberification, Marvin.
Mhm. Congrats. Man, everyone's I mean, yeah, I think there's so many Vocaloid producers who are becoming VTubers. Dang.
Well, it's like the thing now, you know?
The Vocaloid to VTuber pipeline.
Well, I think actually let's sort of think about this because so
Dude,
many VTubers stem from like Vocaloid culture, like they grew up listening to it, and then they will like cover Vocaloid songs, and like really popular VTubers will like make that song like popular, like King, right? Let's
yeah.
talk about King.
Uh, I see what you're saying.
So many VTubers covered King, and sort of like I don't want to say was the reason, but a big part in Canaria sort of exploding in the past like year.
See, yeah. Totally. And like, even to the point where like people will find Utai Days and they'd be like, "What VTuber is this?"
does it
Dang.
does it Mafu Mafu have a VTuber rig now?
So who doesn't? Who doesn't have a VTuber rig at this
Oh,
point?
are we gonna turn into VTubers?
I hope not. That sounds like a lot of money.
I tried once making a VTuber rig. It's so hard.
I
You gotta
just,
like separate every single layer and
oh
every
my
single like
gosh.
hair. Oh my god, it's it's
Uh-huh.
it's a lot.
Bro, I don't know. Just, I don't think I'm interesting enough to be a VTuber. I'm barely interesting enough to have a podcast.
No, you're doing
Imagine.
great.
Imagine. Anyway, we're talking about Tama.
Mhm.
Tama. For Tama description, I put baby. I feel like that works very well.
They
Did
do
you
have this like wholesome energy.
I'm so happy because um I went to a Japanese bookstore and like a year or two ago, and they
Mhm.
had this Hatsune Miku's Terror book, and there's one Tama sticker, and I was so happy because I have
Aw.
one Tama sticker. It's so cute. It's like Miku, but she's like a little chibi, and she's wearing like a little like blue like sports jersey. Like she's out there, running, being a sports person, I
A
guess.
sports person.
Mhm. I don't know. Maybe she's out there during PE or something. Those are PE clothes. It's very cute. She's on my water bottle. I love her.
Cute.
Hmm. It's my most prized possession. My Thomas sticker.
I'm gonna see if I can draw Len.
Okay.
I
I
I don't remember what he looks like, so this will be
will be
interesting.
interesting.
He's got like the big sort of banana hair.
Banana man hair, yeah.
And then it goes like this. And then how does his hair work? Then he's
I
got
don't
his
know.
little like ponytail,
Mhm.
and there we go.
Nice job. I just don't draw Lin. His hair is too complicated.
It's a lot.
It is quite the struggle to draw Lynn's hair. Man, good job to anyone who can draw Lynn's hair, and I can't. Like every
That's
time, like I'll see it. I'll see people draw it, and I'll be like, I can do that too. And then I try and I fail so miserably because it just sticks out so much. And like if you don't make it stick in the right position, it just looks weird.
I mean, you've drawn Len before. We both have, but I think you've drawn Len more than I have.
I have. Oh man.
Maybe. I draw
Oh yeah.
Len like once a year during his birthday, if that.
During his birthday, and that's it. I don't know. I tried drawing Len recently, and his hair is just a mess. I don't know. There was an attempt to draw Len, but I don't do it often. I like I like being sane sometimes. Uh anyway,
Should we talk about our sort of drawing abilities? I think we forgot to mention that.
yeah, we can talk about our drawing abilities. Uh
Uh you go first.
um yeah, I draw Vocaloid sometimes.
Nice
I really
one.
I try to draw Hatsune Miku. I think um I don't know where I'm going with this.
Mhm.
I think drawing Vocaloid is fun. I don't know when I first started. Actually, wait. You know when you're in middle school and you draw on the little margins of your paper, I would draw the little Vocaloid characters.
Uh-huh.
Like that was the only thing I would draw. I still have those papers. There's like a whole folder full of little Vocaloid drawings
Oh my
somewhere in my
god. I
bedroom.
need to see them.
Oh, they're so bad. They're so bad,
I'll
but
tell you what,
they
if you show me yours, I'll show you mine cuz I have some old Vocaloid
really.
drawings that are really bad. I think how old is Gumi? I drew something for Gumi's like 4th anniversary or something. And oh, it's so bad.
Oh.
No, you don't even understand. I drew the hand completely backwards, so it looks like
Oh
my
no.
wrist is breaking. Oh my god.
No, Gumi. Oh man. It's just a field day of what weird Vocaloid drawing do I have in my seventh grade binder?
I used to have in middle school, I used to carry around a Sailor Moon themed binder.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
It had Usagi on it, and she was like doing some like Sailor Moon pose, and I'm like, yeah, I am the coolest kid here
I am the coolest kid
with
here.
my Sailor Moon binder.
And I was more of like I like anime, but no one can know kind of kid.
Oh, I was definitely, if I had seen Naruto when I was in middle school, I would be Naruto running down the halls.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been me for
Oh
sure.
man. Yeah, I can see it.
I would have probably bought a Konoha like headband, a ninja headband, and been like, I am literally Naruto in this moment.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
It's one of the Naruto running kids.
I'm telling ya, for a fact, I would be one of them.
But Naruto's cool now, so like
Yeah,
you
now
be
it's
you
like cool to like anime.
dang. So misunderstood during our time.
I know. They just weren't ready for us.
No, no, they weren't. What was I saying?
You're talking about
So
your like artistic
my
journey through
artistic
Hatsune Miku.
adventures. Yeah, draw a lot of Hatsune Miku in middle school, and then I learned how to draw on the computer. I used to have this old like Samsung tablet that I would draw on. That's what I used to draw that Raspberry Monster drawing I did with M a couple years ago.
Yeah,
And
that's actually how we met through
Mhm.
Vocaloid drawing. I was like, it's literally the same thing that happened this time. I was like, "You're so cool. Do you want to do this thing with me?" And eventually was like, "Oh yeah." And then I was like, "Ah, I didn't expect a yes." And then it happened the exact same time with Miss Miku Hour. I was like, "Evangeline, do you want to
Hi.
talk about Miku?" She still said
Uh,
yes, so
yeah, now we do Miku stuff. Stuck together. It's
yeah.
fate.
Oh my god, Miku brought us together. Raspberry
Gosh.
Monster Miku.
Thank you, Raspberry Monster Miku.
You can still find that on my old Tumblr.
Ooh,
That's
what's
how
that?
long ago it was. I posted it on Tumblr.
Tumblr. Oh my gosh. Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Didn't
Yeah.
we didn't we look at our Tumblrs like the other day? Just looking at the weird drawings.
Yeah, mine was mostly Hero Academia.
They're
Yeah.
so good. I
It
love
was
I love
questionable.
Toto. I love Toto Deku. They're so
Me
cute.
too. But you don't even understand the level of obsession I had for those two in like 2016. It was a lot. Every year, I'm
Man.
so grateful you didn't meet me when I was into. No, when I was into Voltron, but
Voltron and Toto Deku.
that's my villain origin story. Is I was into Voltron.
Man. Anyway, what's your Vocaloid illustrator story? Would love to know.
Um, I started drawing just in the beginning from like my interest in Nightcore videos
That's right.
and
Oh my god.
yeah, and I would also not talking about like me in middle school again, but I would blast Nightcore
Would
videos.
blast Nightcore. Oh my gosh. You were one of those
I'm
kids? The
telling
Nightcore
you.
blast. Oh my
I'm telling you.
gosh.
Yeah, I would be like, "You ever heard this?" And then it's like Angel with a Shotgun Nightcore version, and I'm like, "This speaks to me spiritually."
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I started drawing because I was like, I want to see the cool. I want to like be like the cool Nightcore artists, and a
Mhm,
lot of Nightcore videos have Miku in them. So I would
mhm.
like draw Miku, and then I found out who she was, and then I was like,
Oh.
so this is the only thing I'm ever gonna draw ever again. And
Oh,
like a million years later, it's still the only thing I draw. I just like
mhm.
her. She's neat.
So cool. She's so neat. Man, what an amazing story. What an amazing origin story.
Nightcore.
Nightcore. Oh my gosh. Man. Things. Oh, our
Oh my
canvas is so
god. Handwriting reveal.
wow.
I have I have been done for like 10, 20 minutes.
Sorry, I take forever. Oh, thanks.
What's
I don't
another
know. Whenever
Vocaloid? I'm gonna draw right now below.
there you go. Here's our Miku. I don't want to add more detail. Tired. Oh, I forgot to color her headphones. Sorry, Miku. There you go. And then do the Miku. Oh man. Oh well. Miku.
Miku.
Uh anyway, there's a lot of other illustrators we didn't mention, but I think that's it. Did you want to keep going? I don't know how long this is gonna be.
We've been at an hour. We're at an
I
hour.
know. Do you
Uh,
want to keep going?
I think we're pretty good. We planned to talk about like so many, but we just got distracted.
That we did. Oh my gosh. We'll have to save this for part 2 then.
That would be fun. A part 2. We'll have to do it.
To Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku drawing. But yeah, we planned to talk about a bunch of different ones, and we're like, yeah, it'll go fine. It'll be easy. And then we just got super distracted.
Yep. Yeah, how it always goes. Don't we always
Yeah.
do this?
But let us know. Let me know in specific at Miss Miku Hour on Twitter if you like this kind of style of episode, because we're always like trying stuff, like new stuff.
Yeah.
Via like us doing a live stream last month and doing a drawing thing. But yeah, and if you have any ideas, I'd love to know too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah. I'm cringe, but I am free. So I
Let's
think
see if
that...
I can.
Oh?
Right. Oh man, my handwriting always looks bad on tablet.
But that's just like normal writing.
What is this? Oh, it's the pixel brush? Dang, learning so much. I didn't even know that. Thank you guys for listening and watching if you watched this time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, 39.
Thank you, 39. Bye.
Bye.